to my main man down there in Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes, because he got all that talent. Then Steve Young, y'all need to take his Hall of Fame ring and throw his ass out, because Jerry Rice, T.O., John Taylor, Brent Jones, Ricky Waters, my man William Floyd Bodnar, Tom Rathman, and Roger Craig. He got more talent than my man in KC. And y'all give him his piece, but y'all don't get a bruh his piece. But that's another conversation for another time. Yeah. But I still think Steve Young a bit overrated, because until they got that super team down over there in San Francisco with Dion, Gary Plummer, Richard Dent, and Brian, Dana Stutterfield, and Brian Young, and Merton Hanks and Tim McDonald, when they got all those free agents together, his ass could get over the hump either, and he still almost blew that game. If it wasn't for Deion Sanders' questionable call, or reputation call against Michael Irvin, he'd have blew that game. They went up 24-0 and almost lost and went down to the wire. But that's a whole other conversation for another show. Or you can have it if you want to. 773-797-2409 is the number you can call, and we can have that conversation. But Steve Young a bit overrated. But if you're going to get the props, but back to what I was saying. Zion Williamson, man, the boy is it's like the Incredible Hulk, man. He is the Incredible Hulk on the basketball court. And that's all I got to say about that, man. Big ups to that brother. Alvin Gentry, I had to get myself to sit your ass down. You know what? Anytime you hear me talk about Alvin Gentry saying he can't coach, just remember you'll hear this.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong.
See, that's what's dope about the end of the bench, man. When I'm wrong, I ain't got no problem saying I'm wrong. She said hello to Chief. I was about to say, now she can pick somebody. She still sucked me. Tiffany Sports and Hills. For those who just listen all over the world, listen to Built for This Network, Tiffany Sports and Hills, if you ever see that anywhere, just say, type in the chat or wherever you see it, she sucked because she ruined the damn poll. Now, again, if you want to pick, please put in the chat room and give me a call at 773-797-2409. Let me know who's going to win the Super Bowl, and then I'll proceed. Now, I do, not that I'm going to talk about Kobe anymore, but I do want to talk about the Lakers. Do y'all think the Lakers going to take off from this? Is this going to be a springboard for the Lakers to take off? Because I really do, man. LeBron James, that's a close friend of his. LeBron James seemed to be emotionally disturbed. Dwayne Wade was disturbed. Kobe Carmelo Anthony. He's all out of 90%. He's gone. He's off a little bit. Look, Trae Young scored 42. The damn Sacramento Kings kicked ass, came down from 27. No, you said the Chiefs. Now she said the Chiefs. Thank you, Tiffany Sports and Hills. That don't unsuck you. That just means you only gonna suck for the day. That's 2 for the Chiefs, 2 for the San Francisco 49ers. You still suck, Tiffany, because you should have picked somebody in the first place. I had to embarrass you before you did that. But anyway, I do believe in a weird kind of way, the untimely loss of our hero, Kobe Bean Bryant, may be a benefit to the National Basketball League, because hopefully a lot of these young boys stop taking the time that they have in the league for granted, start working like our brother Kobe, and start kicking ass and taking names. That's what I'm hoping, y'all, because, man, if you talking about Kobe is the reason you play basketball, Kobe, the Mamba mentality, just imagine if everybody in the league do what my man Dane Dollars did and drop a double nickel on him. My man Trae Young drop a 46-piece spicy. Buddy Hield come off the bench. The boy from Houston, Gordon, dropped a 42 off the bench the other night. If everybody ratchet up their game for the rest of their career, we might be in for a treat. And I think the boy LeBron James, the man LeBron James, I think he gonna try to act a fool. And Anthony Davis from Chicago, so he gonna act a fool, even though Kobe ain't got nothing to do with Chicago. But I just had to throw that Chicago plug in there. I do believe the NBA is about to be something special for the end of the year, because everybody love that boy Kobe, man. Like I said at the top of the show, everybody wants to be like Mike. Kobe did it. So big ups to Kobe for doing it. And hopefully it can be something special, man. Now, James Harden, is he broken? My man Big Illinois challenged me last week, and he said my favorite player in the league, Captain Choke-A-Lot, a.k.a. James Harden. See, just because you're my favorite player, that ain't mean I'm not just showing, if you left-handed, I got a bias. But if you're my favorite player, I'm hard on you than anybody in the league. James Harden, he ain't gonna do nothing in the playoffs. With the regular season, he's the greatest player in the world. But I just think it's time for that D'Antoni thing to end. I think they need to go ahead. Now, they don't need to hire Mar Jackson. The Bulls need to hire Mar Jackson. But they need to get a better coach down there. This dude doesn't have the ability to reel in those two serious talents in the name of James Harden and Russell Westbrook. I personally believe, I'm not blaming Russ for this. It may come off as I'm blaming him. I believe the reason James is off is he's trying too hard to integrate Russell in the program, and I don't think that's what is needed. I think Russ needs to learn the offense, then get in where he fit in. But until James figures that out, and until Mike D'Antoni, who's non-confrontational, for what I understand, grabs hold to the locker room, this is going to continue to be a problem in Houston. They'll make the playoffs, but they'll be promptly swept up out the jam. And then y'all boy Russell is going to get blamed. I'm not blaming him. I'm just telling you what's going to happen in the future. So either get a new coach or coach grow a pair, or I'm just saying. I ain't saying, but I'm just saying. With that being said, Karl Anthony Towns has been deemed by the general manager untouchable. There's no way he can be touched. The thing is, Karl Anthony Towns has played the role of James Harden sometimes in the playoffs. He has not been the most forceful player in the league, and this is why I say, look, don't get me wrong. I already know some people listening in the background talking about, man, how you gonna tell them that? Look, listen to what I'm saying. Don't just hear it. This is why I say players need to stay more years in college. See, when you stay in college, you are not doing on-the-job training. And I'm talking about staying in college for the benefit of your game. Because one thing about college, it's a humbling experience. You can have all the talent in the world. You can have the best 3 to 5 players on the court, and you can lose to Rudy Poo State because they are experienced. Experience is the best teacher. And when you lose like that, you get that bitter taste in your mouth, and you come back and you work on your game. A lot of people may be saying, yo, rap, but why ain't they doing that when they lose in the National Basketball Association? The reason I believe they're not doing that when they lose in the National Basketball Association is because you lose them more frequently. It becomes normal to you. It's like, oh, it ain't that bad. But when you lose in college, you might not make the tournament, or you may be in the tournament and it's one and done. This is why I believe college basketball or some developmental level of basketball is necessary. You need to feel the sting of a loss. And just imagine, look, don't tell me when Phi Slamma Jamma lost 2 years in a row in the NCAA tournament, that didn't drive Clyde Drexler, that didn't drive Hakeem Olajuwon. Don't tell me that didn't drive them. When Michael Jordan stunk it up, getting D'd up by Dan Dockich. Don't believe me? Check it out. Dan Dockich D'd Michael Jordan up, and he tricked the last 2 free throws of the damn tournament game. Michael Jeffrey Jordan, y'all. Don't tell me that didn't drive him. Had that motorcycle accident not happened, don't tell me that missing those 2 free throws against Indiana wouldn't have driven Jason Williams. Losing is the most bitter poison, or the most bitter sauce you can get as an athlete. And it forces you to realize what you are not. When you're Trae Young, when you are a lot of these young boys, the Buddy Hields of the world, when they, well, not Buddy Hield because he played 4 years in college. When you the Trae Youngs or the Marvin Bagleys or even my man Zion Williamson or Anthony Davis, and you've never tasted that bitter salt of defeat, or you've never gotten your heart broken, or you could, like, after 1 year, you could just say, oh man, it wasn't my year. But when you go through 4 years of college, like our homie Ralph Sampson, like our homie Hakeem Olajuwon, or 3, or like Clyde Drexler, and you say we the best. I got Kendall, Michael Jordan. We got Kenny Smith. We got Brad Doherty. We got Sam Perkins on our team. And we still lose the damn Dockage and the damn Indiana Hoosiers. It drives you. And I think that's what's missing. So to say Karl Anthony Towns, he can do everything on the court. He can shoot the three. What people don't realize, and in New Jersey, he led the New Jersey State High School players in three-point shooting at 750 feet tall. He can kill you on the post. He can do everything. But just because you can do everything don't mean you need to do everything. If you're 7 feet tall and the shot clock ain't running down and you shoot a three, the coach should come out and slap the hell out you. That's just the way I see it. But get your ass in the post and get fouled and hit the free throw. Lo and behold, that's 3 points too. And you got a better chance if you're an 80-plus free throw shooter. Shooting a layup or dunk, getting fouled, and shooting from an 80% range versus shooting from, even if you're very good, they only expecting you to be 35%. Look, y'all can listen to them in computers if y'all want to. Shooting threes is stupid if you're 7 feet tall. I don't give a damn unless you draining them motherfuckers like Bird. And even Bird can shoot a lot of them. Look, back to Karl Anthony Towns. Look, I like Cat Towns. He ain't got that killer in him, that killer instinct, that dog. And I do believe it has a lot to do with the fact that he's comfortable losing now. That's why they need to start hiring these coaches and letting these players know, yeah, you make $100 million, but the coach an asshole and you're going to be here. And if you leave, it'll be another one of you coming. We'll give you the money, but you're going to keep losing your whole life, or you want to be pushed. I mean, no disrespect to Cat. I'm not saying that's his problem, but that's just the way I see it. Now, if you agree, disagree, or just want to participate in the show and speak on something that you want to speak about, sports related, call 773-797-2409, 773-797-2409. Now, the last thing I'm going to talk about in professional basketball is my main man, left hand legend, left hand army. Y'all already know who I'm finna bring up, the homie Ben Simmons. Y'all was telling me, everybody be telling me Ben Simmons ain't this and he ain't that. Brett Brown is being exposed as a coach that cannot coach two superstars, first and foremost. Ever since Ben Simmons has been given free reign of the team, this dude is posting, he's handling the ball, he can defend four positions, two guards, the small forward, the power forward, and the center. He's 16, he can do anything on the court. By the way, if you're old enough to remember this, it's this dude who was drafted by the Los Angeles Clippers in 1988, played on the bronze medal winning team. He was 6'10" too, could do all the stuff that Ben doing. I don't know if he was that good on defense and he had some girl arms, but that's neither here nor there. Danny Manning. He reminds me a lot of Danny Manning. He looks like what Danny Manning would have looked like. Look, I understand that Ben Simmons don't shoot the three, but guess what? He don't attempt them motherfuckers either. If I can't shoot the three and I'm not attempting threes, what the problem is, Craig? What the problem is? See, this is called basketball IQ. Don't do what you're unable to do. Ben Simmons got the 16-footer. He got the drive with the left and the right hand. He got the post game. He got court vision. That's called hooping, y'all. I know a lot of y'all only know what Xbox basketball look like. When everybody running up and down the court shooting threes all wild and passing up tools, fast break tools, Jared Patio style. I understand that's what y'all was raised on. But real basketball players play like Ben Simmons. Real basketball players like Giannis Antetokounmpo. Do yourself a favor. Go look at Bob McAdoo. Go look at Marcus Johnson. Go look at the Dr. J. Julius Erving. Go look at Alex English, Mark Aguirre, Terry Cummings. You know, these guys 6'6" and taller, and they got the mid-range killer Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade. These dudes are Hall of Fame caliber players. Most of them I name are in the Hall of Fame besides Terry and Mark. And by the way, Mark Cuban, your mama, give away Mark Aguirre number. No disrespect to the Mamba, but Mark Aguirre wore 24 in Dallas, and he should have been retired a long time ago. He a Hall of Fame caliber player, was the all-time leading scorer, your franchise, first player in your franchise history, drafted, and his number ain't retired. I don't even want to talk about it. Back to my point. Ben Simmons, my man RC from Minnesota, said Ben Simmons is a butter-style force on both sides of the ball. Exactly. But because he's playing a traditional game of basketball and not this Xbox basketball that y'all being acclimated into, look, I know it's people going, oh, but